people start thinking about how many people are watching this, and you get put into a trance by that little center right there. But it doesn't bother me or you, I guess,
It's
right?
like you're looking at the center of the universe right there.
Yeah, and it's deep. It's infinite.
The universe is infinite.
That's why I said it.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? Marcos Villegas here, being joined with Sugar Hill, where we just had a little chat about the infinite universe. And you believe in the parallel universes?
I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was always told what the mind can conceive, it can achieve. So I believe it. If we could think of it, then yeah.
What do you think your other you is doing in this other universe?
Don't know. I got to worry about this one right here. This is enough as it is.
Yeah. You know, you've been in camp with Tyson Fury for how long now? 2 months?
January 1st.
January
Yeah.
1st. You know, overall, the work that's been done, I haven't heard much. What's been done in camp?
Everything's been top secret, like G14 classified.
Yeah.
You know, so
Let's put out the security level card and start.
I don't have it. I don't have the card with me right now. I left it at home. I don't even have a credential to be here. Yeah, so
I got you on the credential. I can give you a
a
credential.
lot of the things we worked on is just basic. It's what he wanted, basic and techniques. He said that before in his previous interviews, and actually bringing me in as a trainer of experience and my heritage and lineage with Emanuel and Kronk and being taught everything that Emanuel would know. So basic stuff, basic boxing. Tyson's already an exceptional boxer without me. And so are a lot of other fighters. And the thing is, what Emmanuel told me was that there are so many fighters out here with so much talent, but just don't have basics. And these fighters are able to carry themselves to a top level in boxing and be successful without basics. Just think if they had the proper basics, where they would go.
Speaking of Wilder, do you think that's a prime example? Or do you think he has good, solid basics?
Well, Wilder, to me, is still learning. So there's always room for improvement. There's always, times and needs to correct things in order to get better and to grow. The same as in life. You got to keep, I would like to learn something every day to keep living. So as a part of boxing, well, Wilder has improved. I've seen him improve a lot. Mark Breland is a part of the team, and Mark Breland brought some improvements to Deontay Wilder. Mark Breland, Kronk fighter. Emanuel was very, very high on Mark Breland. Mark Breland is like family. He's a part of the Kronk family, and he's someone that I looked up to as a young kid. Those were 84 gold medals. I was like, 13, 14 years old, looking up to these guys because they were a part of my uncle's team, which my uncle's team was like family. And that's the way they all gel. So me and Mark are still, cool to this. Every time we see that, we stop and we talk no matter what. And we're facing each other right now, but we don't care because that's just our relationship that we have. We're not fighting each other, and if we were, we would still be the same when we got out the ring. So,
have you had a chance to talk to Mark about the fight?
I had a chance to talk to Mark, but we don't talk about the fight.
Yeah.
That's not something that we're going to talk about. We just talk to each other as friends and the history that we have together, and that's it. It doesn't matter if Tyson sees me talking to Mark Breland, or it doesn't matter if Deontay Wilder sees Mark talking to me. That's just what we are. We're not going to change, our friendship or our habits because we're now rivals at this particular time.
You knowing your uncle so intimately and growing up with him, how do you think he would approach this fight and advise Tyson to fight this fight?
Knock Deontay Wilder out, and we don't have to worry about the judges.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, he would say it much better than me because he spoke more fluent than me and had more years of practice.
He'd say, knock this!
Yeah. Yeah. So, definitely that's what he would tell me behind closed doors at home. But out speaking to the public, he would certainly address it in a different way. But I'm just going to keep it real simple, as he told me. Get the knockout. That's the only 100% for sure way you won that fight, because it was a controversial decision and both fighters felt they should have won the fight. And our opinions mean nothing because the judges gave their decision.
Now, that's a tricky proposition because you're in there with a huge, huge puncher. And a lot of people hearing that have this conception like, no way, they're bluffing. You can't go in there with a guy who's such a big puncher and put yourself at so much risk to get knocked out and fight him that way?
Yeah, but why not?
Because you can get knocked out.
Yeah. I almost got knocked out the first time. So why not just take more chances and be more aggressive? I mean, you're looking down the barrel of a gun regardless with Deontay Wilder. So what are you going to do? Not put up a fight? Might as well go down swinging. Give it your best shot. Knock out the man who's knocking everybody else out. The first strategy or whatever didn't work. It was unsuccessful. Tyson Fury calls it a failure, a draw. He wants to win, put it all on the line. And this is the way it is. This is the Kronk way. This is what Emanuel would say. I never forget Emanuel training Lennox Lewis, Evander Holyfield won. I'm not sure if you remember, but yeah, I mean, everybody's thinking Lennox is winning the fight. Emanuel's going crazy, screaming. Pick up the pace. What happened? It was a draw.
Controversial, though. A lot of people felt, it shouldn't have been that.
Yeah, so there you have it. Get the knockout. Now, that's the way I was schooled. I love it.
So when we see the fight on Saturday, we're going to see Tyson in Wilder's chest, swarming him, causing him not to get full extension and pushing him back.
Walking him down.
Walking him down.
Yeah, that's how we did the videos when the cameras came in, the video of us training and stuff. Tyson hands up, walking him down.
See, now you got me thinking with that wig. I don't know.
I mean, Tyson is Tyson.
Yeah.
Tyson said he don't need a trainer before, didn't he? He could train himself. So, hey, who knows what Tyson Fury is going to do when he gets out there?
Well, you're going to tell him what not to do, right?
You can lead a horse to the water, but that don't mean they're going to drink it.
Oh, man.
Tyson's going to do what he wants to do.
Yeah.
That's with any fighter.
Yeah.
We're only here to guide them and help them try to make the best decisions. They have to be able to see things in that ring without me. I don't want to sit back there and wait for the round to end, and then I got to tell you everything that you missed. You have to see it yourself and make those adjustments. And I'm fully confident in Tyson Fury.
The sparring, him doing that, how has that turned out?
Excellent.
Yeah?
No problems. I encourage it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want him to be anything different than what he is.
Has there been a lot of sparring in this camp? You would think because of the cut, you want to be a little bit more cautious, not to do anything to maybe, aggravate it.
You can't worry about that cut. If you're worried about that cut, you're worried about the wrong thing when you got Deontay Wilder you're facing.
So there's been a lot of sparring.
I think me and you and all the fans out here would need to have their minds more on Deontay Wilder with that right hand than a cut. A cut.
Cut could stop the fight really quick. Can open up in the first round.
He said 2 seconds.
2 seconds, yeah, that's true. But hey, it took Wilder.
Both sound quick to me, but would you rather get cut or would you rather get hit by Deontay Wilder?
Rather get cut.
Aha. So don't worry about the cut.
But it took Wilder how many rounds to finally catch Tyson?
He caught him in the 9th round.
It took him 9 rounds.
He said that's all it takes. He could be losing the whole fight like that. He got that one punch, that one equalizer.
Yeah.
Fair play to him.
A third fight is in the contract. Have you guys already talked about that far?
Nope. For what? Why talk about it?
Do you think this version of Tyson Fury, if it's successful against Deontay Wilder, beats
this version of Tyson Fury is successful? Go ahead, I'm listening.
Yeah. This version, because he said he hasn't cut corners. He's training. He's dedicated. You have perspective on that because you had Tyson prior. This version of Tyson Fury, the best you've ever seen ever?
To me, yes.
Yeah. So coming into that, this version, does he beat Anthony Joshua if they were to fight?
Don't know anything about Anthony Joshua right now. I won't even make a comment about that because Deontay Wilder is 2 days away.
It's a big challenge. Sugar Man, thank you so much. Great chatting with you. Really appreciate it. Here with Sugar Hill, Marcos Villegas, here in Las Vegas for Fight Up TV. It's my shadow.
It's my shadow.
Thank you, bro.